What's up, guys? nethervvoid here with another Tank Tuesday video for you. World of Tanks this time, which has become a little bit unusual on my channel, but I'm going to try to bring it back more. I still like the game, it's definitely a different game. The play style is different, a lot of differences here in the game, but you know, hey, it's whatever you like, right? World of Tanks is something I played for a long time, and I think that's kind of the main reason I don't really play it much anymore, is because I played it so much. I definitely burnt myself out with it. So, today I'm going to show you two games in the T-54. This one I just had about, I don't know, an hour ago probably. And it was a decent game. It's not a great game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a decent game, especially since I haven't really played this game, I don't know, in months, right? So I'm kind of out of the loop as far as how to play this game. Now, there are a few things that seem to never die in this game that you can do every time. It doesn't matter what they change in the game. I mean, if they don't make any major mechanical changes, then are going to be, you know, the same every time. So what I'm doing in this video is I'm hanging back quite a bit. You know, if people are lit up and I have targets to shoot at, I'm not going to advance. Why would I advance? I'm just kind of waiting for an enemy to make mistakes and shoot them. I do that a lot in the next video as well, and it kind of helps us secure the victory. Not me personally, but our teammates doing that really helps us out a lot. So there are a few mistakes I make in this game, and I'll tell you what they are as they happen. I'm really far back right here. I should maybe be a little bit closer. Really, what I'm looking for in the T-54 is areas with rolling hills. This game only has no arty, and the game I'm about to show you after this one has only one. So when you have situations like this where you don't have much arty, you don't have to be behind buildings, right? You can be in a low valley where you're, you know, turret down, no one can see you, and you're fine. You're not going to get blasted. So what I'm doing is trying to make enemies pay, like right here, for just going out in the open like this, trying to take as much damage off them as possible. The whole idea around that is weaken the enemy quite a bit, then you can advance up. Everyone can advance up and take them out as they lose tanks. That doesn't necessarily happen here. We do have a lot of support on the side. E-50's going in right here, which could be a problem, because what's going on right here, if you look at the mini-map, is these guys up here at D6 and otherwise, in this arc right here, are basically shooting the guys these guys are spotting. And they're trying to shoot me too, but they're not having any luck right there. So the problem with going out there and actually trying to fight these guys that are spotting is they're not really the tanks you have to worry about. They're really just spotting. They're not... I mean, yeah, they're shooting people, but most of the damage, I think, is coming from the city. You'll see when I make some moves over here, and I'm just trying to get some shots off on this guy. I really should have took my time a little bit better with aiming on that guy. He was kind of out in the open and not really juking around too much. Again, at this point, I probably should advance. I'm kind of worried about the city. I'm not sure what's over there. I know there are a couple of heavies just sitting there, and I'm sure there are some TDs. We got two TDs at 8 and 0. I should have noticed them. So here I move up a little bit. Again, slightly late, because now we've lost 2 or 3 tanks over here already. And I was thinking that when I moved up, like, oh god, maybe this is a bad idea. There's another TD at D5, shooting down, I'm sure, into this area. Now that big structure is covering my ass. They can't shoot me from that side. If you look, let's just pause it. If you look, like, I'm protected. No one can shoot me from that side, but I can still shoot these guys if they make, you know, if they try to make a move. So there's a guy there too who is also shooting down. Let me see if I can pop him. No, I don't have a shot. He's moving around a lot, which doesn't really help. Now, see, these guys are lit up. This is the last dude. Well, there is a light tank back there. But this guy shouldn't be advancing so close on this guy like this. I mean, I'm hiding. Look at me. I'm hiding like a cockroach over here. So this guy's going to make a move. I'll see. Oh, yeah, I can get a shot on him. I get a nice shot right there on him. But he's not dead, so that doesn't really take him out of the game. And that's one difference that I definitely... Again, everybody has a preference for what tank game they like. Let me see if I can get a hit on this guy while he's out here. There we go. Get some damage into him. And he's really just trying to kill this TD. Didn't really have any luck. I should be rolling in there probably because I'm at full health. The thing, though, is, again, we got guys at D5 and 6 that are just raining down terror. See, they just did it right there. He gets killed. So, not I really don't know where guys are. It's hard to make moves. Kind of hoping the guys in the city push through so they'll start flanking or get. Yeah, see that guy right there at D6. No, that's a T-30. Oh wait, I can get a hit on him maybe. Oh, and get kind of scared because there's another dude coming up right there. But those guys are just pot shotting all the way over here, so I'm trying not to get too messed up, or messed up at all really. The city's getting pretty packed though, and I don't know if we can take these dudes out. We'll see. That's nice. We get the E-75 gets the Jagdtiger. That's nice. Looks like he's starting to chase down a light. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. But anyway, I should be pushing right now. I should have already pushed. The city is really active. And the T-30 is still out there. And okay, we got another TD that kills that dude. I kind of was hoping they would sandwich those two TD, oh, three TDs would sandwich that one dude at E6. So I finally decided to make my move. This is way too late, by the way. I should have made it way earlier. I think, okay, I got this guy by himself. He doesn't even see me. There's a hit. One more hit, he's dead, and I'm at full health. Now we've got guys from the city shooting at me that were otherwise occupied minutes ago, right? And then we got this dude shooting at me too, the M41 right here, and getting some nice hits on me. But if it was just that guy, I would have not have, you know, lost 500 hit points at this point. So here's a back shot on this guy. I really need to get this shot in. Bam! Now he's almost dead. I know a lot of people say I should have the bigger gun. And I haven't unlocked it. The point that I'm not sure about is, to unlock that gun, I think it's like 30 or 40,000 XP. But to get the next tank, T-62, is like 200,000. So I don't know if I want to spend 20% of the XP to get to the next tank on a gun. I don't know. It doesn't, and the gun is better, but it doesn't seem like it's that much better. So it's hard to say. I've already spent a lot of time in the T-54. I would love to get another tier 10. Also, am I really going to get a T-10? Let's be honest here. Am I going to grind out 6 million credits? Probably not. I don't know. But anyway, I should have also moved out from here because these guys really need help, and I'm just sitting back because there's two rules of thought here. You don't want to run out and take a bunch of damage for no reason. Right? That's kind of obvious. But you can't see anybody, so you have to make calculated risks. What I wanted to do, and that's what I did with the other guy, I wanted to clear the guy to my left. I cleared him out, but then there were guys to the north I wanted to clear out too. So I'm basically trying to sweep around into the back of the city and help. The problem is everyone's dying too fast, and I can't... There's two things. Everyone's dying too fast, and I'm taking too long to make my moves when I should have done that earlier. But again, I'm a little rusty. So now I'm just going to get swarmed because, you know, they have 4 tanks, we have 2. But, you know, that's okay. We still can do a little bit of moves here. I mean, I'm not totally out of the game. This guy comes in, just, I don't care. He's like, I don't care if I die. And now I'm just getting hammered from all sides. I should have shot that dude, the M41 up there. I'm just getting overwhelmed right here. And I'm dead. But anyway, let's look at the plates for this game in the next episode, or the next video here. The game, sorry. Hold on a second, guys. So here's that second game, and like I said, we're going to talk about plates first. So first plate on the last game. Defeat, that was kind of obvious. Looks like, yeah, I hit a lot of dudes, just didn't do that great overall. Except I did do 2,500 damage, which is good for, you know, 1,600 hit point tanks. So I did good damage. It's just I think I moved out too late, and could have done a couple other things better too. So for detailed report here, I did lose money. I would have made a little bit of money on a premium account. Seems like I should have made a lot more money with that much damage. But whatever, it is what it is. And let's get on to this game now. So first, right here, I just kind of start off not doing anything. I'm going to wait to see where people go. And I used to do the whole, I fill the gap where people don't go. I don't really do that anymore because, especially in this tier of game, you can't hold off 3 or 4 guys. You're gonna die way too fast. Again, there's only one arty in this game, so that's good. But people exploit those weaknesses way too easily, and it feels better to stay in packs and just basically try not to get hit. And also, just try to shoot the guys that were spotted, not get out there and get in everybody's face. I really like the gameplay, or the basically where it used to be like in tier 5s and 6s where heavies would get in people's faces. That was fun. It's not really that way anymore. So here's a scout coming up. Let's make him pay for that. Bam. 1390. getting a side, shot to the side of the turret. I right-click this guy using the tactic of rolling up the hill just over the crest so I can pop him in the face, then rolling back down. And by auto-aiming on him like that, I don't have to worry about aiming so much. And zooming in is really the problem that I have with this kind of stuff. Almost ran that guy. Always try to back off your teammate. Don't run over him and stuff. It's not worth getting a shot on someone. Could end up with you or he either at least getting shot or getting killed because you just stopped up his momentum, right? So again, here I'm using the rolling hill technique where I'm just kind of staying turret down, waiting for enemies to be spotted, and then rolling over on auto aim and just popping them. It works really well with the higher tier mediums in my opinion. Again, not all the tanks work the same, but this tank, definitely T-54, works this way, I think. It's got pretty good momentum, definitely good traverse. It's really built for this kind of this style right here. And by staying up front, I can help spot a little bit, but generally get off the shots I need to get on these guys that are exposed, like this guy. And I don't do a good job there. I was really trying to right-click him so I could be zeroed in on him, basically, when I rolled over the hill, but couldn't do it. Couldn't right-click his silhouette fast enough. But really, you just want to make these frontline guys pay. That's all I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to not get too exposed, not be overexposed. So right here, I'm not having that great of a game yet. We are up 3-0. The main thing is to try to get a few of their tanks out of the game and then start making moves. Just be kind of cautious, take out a few dudes, and the momentum really starts to push onto one side of the, one team or the other. So here we got, that was a bad shot. 25. We got a 7-1 up here, getting ballsy, basically he's gonna get wrecked. He's way too far up, and those TDs are just gonna wreck him pretty soon. I'm sure it's coming. 1,000 hit points is gonna save you from a couple TDs that are tier 10, 9 or 10. You're probably just gonna die. So here's a T-49 trying to make a move. This guy is fairly, at least kind of hold down, and getting a shot on him would be pretty tough. Well, we got this T-49 spotting, and I'm pretty sure he's spotting for all those TDs. Now, not a good shot into the dirt too much. You gotta wait till your targeting circle. There we go, right on the center of that guy, center mass. I've still got him locked in. Again, this way I can look around, kind of just worry about maneuvering and not about aiming. When you can do that, it's just a lot easier when you know you're going to go through the guy's butter armor or whatever. So he's got one shot to kill. I really would like to kill that scout, but I lose the target because he goes invisible again. He basically hides. Another mechanic that, again, I prefer in War Thunder because no tanks don't disappear, especially not that close. Even if you can't spot their silhouette in what's it called, arcade, you can always see them. Again, if your client is drawing them, because you do have a draw distance. I'm not sure if you can adjust it or not, but I do like that a little bit better. What they should just do in this game is you still draw the tank on your client, but you can't spot their silhouette anymore. So if they're behind bushes, you wouldn't be able to see them. There you go, problem solved, right? Now people would probably hack the client and make it so they could play without bushes on, but so he goes down. So I'm looking and thinking, it's probably time to redeploy over onto 1-2, because it seems like 7-0 is fairly handled, but 1-2 is definitely where we've got some issues still. There's the bad chat. He's still over there. He's almost half dead. Let's go see if we can ruin his day. This RU-251 looks kind of sweet. That must be one of the new tanks or something, Japanese or Chinese or something. Looks awesome though. And boom! Oh, did not wait long enough. There, now I got him locked on. I'm locked on like a laser, but I'm gonna hit the dirt if I shoot right there. So let's get it. Oh, there we go. Boom. Yeah, he's got butter armor. There's a Waffle 100 way back there. Don't want to get nailed by that guy, so I'm trying to play it a little safe. But he exposes himself on the hill, and he's dead. And I get a ricochet off my top plate as that Waffle tries to nail me, so I'm going to do some payback right here. I think I hit him. Well, I don't know. We won't know until we see him again. But that was pretty decent right there of me trying to stay at least hull down and not overexpose myself. But I did get a pretty lucky shot as it glanced off the top plate, my top plate like that. because that pen is insane, and it should be going through almost anything. So he's way in the back, and there's no way I'm going to spot him. We got to get some people moving up closer. The 251 kind of gets the spotting going on for this side. But looks like there's a TD and H1 going down there now, spotting everybody else. Now, I could have had a much better shot on this guy, but I didn't lead him enough. There's that Waffle, so I did miss him before. Oh, no, that's a different dude. That's the Waffle Panzer or whatever. So he's dead. This game's pretty much over. Let's talk about plates now. So, if you look at the first plate for this game, and I don't know why this keeps doing this. There we go. Pretty good game, Mastery 3 here. Pretty decent. Let's look at the second plate here. 2,000 damage. I actually had a better game in the first game, even though we lost. Only 2,000 damage in this game with 1 kill. And on the detail report, I made 11,000 because we won. So that's interesting. I actually had a better game in the first game that we lost, but I got money in this game because we won the second game. So that's going to do it for this game. And as always, everyone, stay frosty.